tonight, wake up in the middle of the night, have a #1 hit song in your head. Well, that's kind of what happened to John Phillips in 1964. He woke up in the middle of the night and said, Michelle, I think I have an idea. Jackson here at Song Mentor, and today's relaxed selection is California Dreamin'. Well, John and Michelle had been in their folk band living in New York at the time, and I guess this was one of those miss you, miss home kinds of songs that really, really clicked. Rolling Stone magazine calls it the number 89 song on their top 500 songs of all time. So when I say Song Mentor produces and teaches the greatest songs on earth, I guess I have a second opinion on that as well. Here's 1965's The Mamas and the Papas, John Phillips, California Dreamin'. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is the key we're going to play this song in. I'm going to teach you all the chords required in open formation, and the song is centered around the chord A minor, and everything sort of evolves around that. So we're going to start with open chords down here, and then when I go to play the song and play through, I'm going to put a capo on the 3rd fret. Now the Mamas and the Papas put the capo on the 5th fret. The reason I'm choosing to drop that down a tiny bit is user-friendliness of the vocals with the capo on the 3rd fret as compared to the 5th fret. And still, we're able to play some of the chords that I'm going to teach you with the capo on the 3rd fret. But I am going to teach you those chords in open tuning, or not open tuning rather, but open formation down here. And the first chord, as I mentioned, that you need is an A minor. You also need an open G chord. You need an F major chord. You need an E7 sus4. Sounds complicated, very easy to play. 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. All the other strings are open. E7 sus4. Then we're going to play just an E7 and an easy version of E7. So all I'm going to do is take this note on the 3rd string and drop it down 1/2 step down to the 1st fret. So I use my 1st finger for that. So now my 1st finger is on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. And that's an open E7 chord. You also need an open C. For the end of the song, we need an F major 7 chord, which is a jazz chord, and it's played like this. 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. 3rd finger, 4th fret, or 3rd fret rather, 4th string. And the 5th string and the 1st string are open. Nice chord. And finally, we need an E sus4, and I'll make this optional. The simplest way to play that E sus4 is to just take, as if I were playing a flattened out A chord, just a regular A major chord, open chord, and I take my finger and move it down 1 string. So I'm covering, instead of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, I'm covering 5, 4, and 3 with that 1st finger. And that's an E sus chord. Now, if you want to be a bit bold with this, take your pinky and stretch it up and cover the 1st and 2nd strings at the 5th fret. And that's the chord that's actually played in the song. You don't need to play that, and it's a bit of a stretch. It won't be as difficult when we move it up, because the stretch won't be quite as wide. So E sus4, here or there. Okay? Let's review quickly. A minor, open G, F major, E7 sus4, E7, open C, F major 7, and E sus. There you go. The key and the chord you need for California Dreamin'. All right, well, let's tackle that intro. And as soon as I'm done showing you the intro, I think what we'll do after that is we'll transfer everything to the capoed 3rd fret. And so when we play chords, we'll still call them A minor on the screen. We'll We'll still call them F major, etc., but we'll be playing them in this position up here. All right, so as I mentioned, the intro is based around the A minor chord. And we're going to play that A minor chord, but we're going to lift up our index finger off the C note of the second string. So what I'm fingering now is the third and fourth strings at the second fret. And we're going to pick like this. So let me show you what we're doing with the right hand there. So down on 4, down on 3, up on the open second string. So it's down, down, up, down, up, up, up. And that's all on the second string. So 4, 3, up, down, up, up, up. Okay, just to repeat that again, just so you can see it in this hand. And that's the start. Then we're going to go back to the beginning of that again, and as if we're starting it all over. So we're going to play the same down on 4 and 3, but now it's so open, first fret, open, D note, third fret of the second string. Those can all be downstrokes. Okay, so to put those two pieces together, or with the right hand, okay, so to finish off the opening, that's where we were. So we play the D note, the C note on the second string alone, and then we play the D note and the C note, but add the first open string to it. So like that. Okay, in the very last little bit, I'm going to take my second and third fingers and slide up to the, I'm on the D note here with my third finger, and I'm on the third string, fourth fret, with my third finger. And I'm going to slide that down 2 frets so that I'm on 1 and 2 there. And then all of these are down picks on the third and second strings. So it's third and second string here, third and second string open, and then the E sus chord. Okay, we'll take a look at the right hand very slowly. And that's the intro. All right, just before we head into the beautiful melody and chords for California Dreamin', the capo is now on the 3rd fret, so let's just play through that intro with the capo where it will be when we play the rest of the song. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. All right, so let's get into that verse. All right, just a reminder before we get into the chords on the screen for the verse and the chorus of California Dreamin'. When you put the capo on, just check the tuning carefully. Just even string with each string. Sounds pretty good. And sometimes you'll need to retune rather severely. This guitar happens to be good that way. Some are a little less forgiving that way. When you put the capo on, it's a mess. When you go to play the chords, they don't sound right. So you just got to tune the guitar again with the capo on. So just a tip there, please remember that. Okay, chord progression on the screen, really slowly through. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Okay, so we're A minor, G, F major, G, E7 sus4 to E7. Now, the strumming pattern is kind of important here, the way you play this, so let's go through that again. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Okay, and that, you notice the emphasis on that downbeat, the first beat. All the leaves are brown. Sky is gray. Okay, the second line is going to end with the same two chords. It's going to end with E7, sus4, and E7, the same way we played it too. But the second line is different. It begins with the F major. I've been for a walk. Okay, now we go back to the first line again. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. Okay, those are the three lines that come before California Dreamin'. Okay, and again, that's A minor, G, F, G. And the middle one's different. It's to the first one again. And then we get the little chorus line. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Which you'll notice is the same as lines 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 and 4 are all the same. As far as the guitar goes, 2 is a little bit different. It starts with the F major chord. Let's just play that through one more time. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. All right, what I'd like to show you now kind of in slow motion with the chords on the screen is what the guitar plays chord-wise during the flute solo. And I'll just kind of sing along with the what the flute would play, but an octave lower. As I don't want to torture myself there. So begins with a sustained A minor chord. Here we go. La, 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 Hopefully that gives you an idea what's going on during that solo. Alrighty then. Well, the last thing to show you is how the song ends, and that's just, again, another cycle through the A minor, G, F, G, similar to the end of the flute solo. We're going to play through that 3 times again, and then that's when the F major 7 chord comes in at the very end. And of course it ends with the A minor. Okay, here's the end of the song. California dreaming on such a winter's day, on such a winter's day, on such a winter's day. Okay, we'll show you the right hand just so you know what's going on with that F major 7 there. California dreaming on such a winter's day, on such a winter's day, on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I began to pray. You know the preacher likes and goes, he knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day, on such a winter's day, on such a winter's day. A little bit of fine tuning today for California Dreamin'. A lot of fun with that intro. You'll notice that when we got into the ending of the song and then the end of the flute solo, I kind of doubled up and did a little bit of a galloping strum. As opposed to. It's just a doubled up strumming there, and I think it gives it a little more excitement. All right, the Mamas and the Papas. John Phillips' masterpiece, California Dreamin'. We'll see you next time on Song Mentor.